Hi guys, if you manage, live or work at a place that has fire tanks, you might be shocked with what you're about to see. It makes me mad when fire companies aren't taking fire and life safety seriously. In particular, the fire and plumbing industry. I'm going to uncover some of the common tricks being performed and unlicensed works being carried out when performing ROV tank inspections and cleans. ROV tank cleaning and inspections, in my opinion, is a complete waste of time, leaving owners exposed to unnecessary liability and only scratch the surface on what's required to be performed to satisfy Australian standards, AS 1851 included. This fire tank had been incorrectly installed and maintained for almost 15 years at a high-risk property. One of the largest Australian tank installation and maintenance companies recently performed the 10-yearly inspection and clean using an ROV only 6 months prior to this video being made. We were called in to help locate a leak that was the only defect reported as being wrong with this tank. You can see in the video where the ROV has tried to clean parts of the tank and failed miserably. It's also common practice for these ROVs to only clean just beneath the access hatch in order to take some photos and make it look like it's been cleaned, when clearly they simply cannot. On this occasion, at least a third of the tank had been completely missed, leaving behind up to 40 mil of sediment, corroded bolts, and a snapped anti-vortex support. I will now show you the difference of when the fire tanks are cleaned properly by trained commercial divers and plumbers. All areas of the tank are able to be cleaned, large objects removed, and all of the required items prescribed in AS 1851 and other Australian standards are able to be completed without cutting corners. An ROV cannot perform things like checking for loose bolts and fittings, lifting the liner to properly inspect the foundation, remove all foreign objects, sludge, debris, checking flexibility of the liner, feeling for bulging and water caught behind the liner, etc. Not only was the tank cleaning performed extremely badly, there were a range of other defects that went undetected. Some of the defects we identified included the drinking water supply was being compromised, was in direct contact with non-approved pipework and valves, and no backflow prevention device had been installed. The fire tank is a registered brake tank without an air gap and is not registered with the local council. The overflow has been installed way too high, which will cause flooding to occur behind the liner, corroding the tank and undermining its structural integrity. The automatic water supply to the tank has not been commissioned and failed to even operate. Had there been a fire in the last 15 years, the fire tank would have run dry well before the minimum 4-hour supply, leaving the fire brigade and the fire pumps on site trying to extinguish a fire without any water. Most fire companies also fail to hold the specified plumbing license required to perform these inspections, including the annual backflow testing where applicable. If you would like any further information or advice on your fire systems, please contact us on the link below and share this video so we can start putting an end to the cowboys working in this industry. Thanks, guys.